Simon, another late equaliser today at the CNG Stadium has gained us a point against Chesterfield. Do you think that was deserved on the balance of play?
Yeah, it's well deserved. We're nowhere near our best. We openly admit that we didn't build the attacks in the manner that we've become accustomed to. So it was an afternoon of frustration. Only relieved a little bit, obviously, because of the last-ditch equaliser. But I thought we deserved it in terms of the chances that we created, albeit we weren't anywhere near our best.
It's another point gained after a long time, looking like it'd be a defeat. Just how important is it to get another point on the board?
Massive, because we've got a 2-week break now, and whilst it was a frustrating day at the office, everyone went home chanting the lads' names and clapping us off. And if we'd have lost, it would have really stung us, because it was a horrible game of football. It was very fractious, wasn't controlled football at all, and we can lay the blame at me and us today, because we didn't deliver what we promised to deliver each game, which is shifting the ball quickly side to side, creating chances. It became a bit one-dimensional.
You mentioned the fans going home chanting the players' names. What's the feeling like in the dressing room after a draw? Not the result we wanted at the start, but a great way to finish the afternoon.
Well, to be honest, I think probably most people within the stadium were thinking might not be our day, because we did have opportunities from good deliveries, but as I say, openly admitting that we weren't very good, for large parts today. However, it's just more of a relief, but I think it's a good chance to really, in the next 2 weeks, to really reiterate how we play to our strengths and make sure that we carry that out, because at times we look tunnel vision sometimes when and we shied away from really shifting the ball. I thought Lloyd Kerry was brilliant though when he came on and did what we wanted, and that changed the game. There
was an incident in the first half where I think first time I've seen it, yourself picking up a yellow card. Just can you give us any insight into what happened?
Not much, no. Bizarre really. The ball bounced out of play, and their lad kept hold of it and came near the dugout, so I made an attempt to quickly take the ball, and then he's pushed me, and I went a bit too easily that side, and disappointed with my strength, but I didn't react to that, and then he's come over, booked him, and then just said, look, you provoked him, sorry to hear that, and booked me. But to be honest, the fourth official was there all the time. He said what a load of garbage that decision was, but that's not me saying it, that was his words.
And there seemed to be a little bit more frustration at the end. I think Martin Allen seemed a little bit reluctant to shake your hand. Was that frustrating from a manager's point of view?
I don't think he was really reluctant. Just I didn't see him. Went straight to Folks and said some, really nice and probably flattering things to Folks. I think he rates him.
And Aaron Williams got on the score sheet for us today. He's got some important goals this season, none more so than today. He's again proved to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, credit to him. He moved up to this area to commit to the football club, and his commitment's been bang on, and at right place, right time. That's the way he plays the game, and he's probably been frustrated because he's not played, but again, not played as much as he would have liked. But he's, we always take players to one side and explain the situation. At the start of the season, Dominic Knowles and Jack Muldoon were up there in the goal scoring charts. Dominic Knowles got injured. He took his chance. There's been a couple of games where perhaps as a team we weren't great, but we're spoilt for choice up front, so we kept it fresh. Mark Beck scored, Jack Muldoon scored again, so it was his first real opportunity to get on the pitch and bang one in, and he did. So it's credit to him.
We've now got a weekend with no game before travelling to Maidenhead. Can that be beneficial at this stage of the season, with the games having come thick and fast before today?
Yeah, obviously we'd have loved to have been in the FA Cup, but you just never know. It's my argument to the board anyway that you could do with some respite, and in the long run we may benefit from a bit of a breather. But it's a chance maybe in a couple of weeks of seeing Dominic Knowles, Jordan Thewlis back. But to their credit, they've done the club absolutely. Restored a lot of pride, and actually they've been out this world a lot of the time, the players, so they deserve a break. And we know that we fell short today, but we deserved at least a point.